You just saw the pink frog there. I know it said 2 p.m. That was earlier. We are now 6 p.m. and we've got another show with the fabulous Pink Frog Crafts. My name is Nigel May. Welcome to Hobbymaker. Making their TV debut here at Hobbymaker today. Literally one of those companies that I am going to say, and I'm going to introduce this fabulous lady in a moment, one of those companies that I will say, when it comes to your crafting essentials, Pink Frog Crafts are where you need to shop, because literally they bring you quality cardstock at an affordable price, and they give you a big quantity of it. I'm so excited to see this fabulous lady with us here today. The fabulous Dawn is here.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I
Long time
squealed.
no see.
It's been a long, long time, and I'm going to say, Taz, our producer, can verify this for me. When we sat down upstairs, and I was like, Pink Frog, Dawn, I squealed. I squealed that you were in today. It's so exciting to see you, because I love love you, but I love what you bring as well. Yeah. For people that don't know about Pink Frog Crafts, I mean, you guys have been in the industry for a long time. What do you try to do as a company?
So Pink Frog, to start with, we're a family-run firm. Not my family. It's Mr. and Mrs. Pink Frog's family.
Oh.
So there's, Kimberly's there.
That is their real name, in case you're asking.
Yeah, Auntie's there. It's a family-run firm in Chesterfield. This is what we like. We like British family-run firms. But what I like about it is, you're right, it's quality.
Yeah, it is.
You know me, as a scrapbooker, mini album maker, I love cardstock.
How long have you been crafting?
Yeah.
You and I have known each other a long, long time, but obviously there may be people that have not seen you before, so it's like, how long have you been crafting?
I've been doing crafty telly for about 10 years, but I have been crafting as in making my hobby my business, if you like, for about 12.
Yeah.
But I've been crafting on and off all my life.
There you go.
Nursery nurse in my past life, I was crafting with the children. So it just, it just follows on in a different direction.
I just think it's so lovely, it really is. Right, we're going to show you lots of cardstock, but I've got to show you this to begin with. We had 2 sets of foam pads for you. The smaller ones that you have for you sold out. How do you fancy 1,000 of these? Come close, Michaela. 1,000 of these large foam pads that we have. Look at the size of these. Look at that. How fab is that? I feel like I should be spinning that in some kind of like game or something.
Let me just peel one off here. So the difference with our foam pads, if you look there.
There's only 10 left, by the way.
So these are 25mm by 25mm by 2mm. These are nice and thick. But these are a larger size. But the good thing is you've got this easy finger lift. So you're not got to worry about trying to get your pokey tool with your tweezers underneath to get the backing off.
Is that on every one?
Every single one.
And they're separate on every one?
You feel that. They're there on every single one.
Do you know what? I had forgotten about that, because look, that is just brilliant. Because look, normally you'd have to like peel everything off and then you cut it off or whatever. But here, look, literally, you've got one. You just take the backing off and it's there ready to go. I won't do it because obviously I'm normally ruining it for later.
But also, Nigel, just think, yes,
20% of the stock gone.
That's a large pad, but you can cut that down to any size you like. Yeah. Like in the earlier show, I needed a little strip.
But you can cut it whilst you've still got the strip on the back as well, can't you?
Yes, you can.
So it's not going to gun cut your scissors. No. We've now at 40% of the stock gone on this. £18 for 1,000 of these fabulous large foam pads with a 2mm depth. It's an essential. Do you know, an item like this is never going to be sexy, but it's going to give you sexy crafting. It really is. If you would like to go for this one, NG9P89 is your item code. Do you know about all the ways to order here at Hobbymaker?
No.
Let me tell you,
Dawn.
Let me tell you. And your fan club that has come with you, 2 left, by the way. You can either order on the free phone telephone number, free phone telephone number, 0800 001 4433. Do you know where the call centre is? Yep, not the other side of the world, it's the other side of the ceiling, just up there. All of your orders are covered under 1 P&P. £4.95 for the entire day. That's from midnight one night until midnight the next. So all of your orders, regardless of size, weight, quantity. So literally you could order loads of these if we had them. There's 2 left. And then literally all of your card stock as well. Anybody else that's in today? Oh, that's sold out. Well done. A sell out for you. I'm so pleased.
That's the best ever price as well.
Well, it's the best ever price and people knew about it, didn't they? So basically all of your orders are covered weight-wise, size-wise, quantity-wise for a 24-hour period, $4.95. So you can order on the phone lines, the website, or via the app. The website, Michaela, or the W's what?
Hobbymaker.com.
hobbymaker.com. Right, let's go to something so brand new and exclusive that Pink Frog haven't even got it on their website. They're giving it to us exclusively, and we thank you for it. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Pink Frog out there. Now, you do get instructions as well. You think, why will I need instructions? Well, you are getting, first of all, what are we getting?
So you're going to, which one should we start with?
Let's do 20 by 40.
20 by 40. So what you're getting in, this is brand new. This is what we're calling antique white, but this is textured antique white. You are going to get, let me hold this one up. You are going to get 8 different textures. You're going to get 40 sheets in your packet. That is 5 each of these lovely textures.
And you've coloured these pink, obviously, but they will be white.
Yes, they're going to come like this. But you can colour them any colour you like. This is the nice thing about it. Now, you're also going to get downloadable instructions.
Yes, because there's so much to this kit that we can't fit it all on a screen. It just says includes free. You know, you might think includes free what? You are going to get a free download. That will be sent to your email that you have here to use your Hobbymaker account. And basically, what's going to be on that download?
So for the 20 by 40, because when we talk about 20 by 40, we're talking, do a 10-fold card. In old money, you've got an 8 by 8 card. At Pink Frog, we tend to do unscored card. By having unscored card, it means you can put the score lines where you want to give you different card folds. So with your instructions with your 20 by 40, you're going to get the instructions to 10 different card folds.
And
now,
one of those will be like that, so you say, fold it, you've got your 8 by 8.
Yeah, there should be a concept suite somewhere, black and white. We'll find it. Just showing you all the different folds. But yes, so there's 10 different folds you can do.
Hang on, is it there?
No.
Oh, we'll find it.
We'll find it.
So here you go. So you are going to get, it's 300 GSM, so it's a good weight as well for your base card. Absolutely perfect.
Yes.
You have got the 8 different textures. I'm going to see, because Michaela's brilliant, I'm going to see if we can get these textures on the white so you can just see them. But I will flip it over as well. Look, look at that.
Oh, she's good.
She is good.
She is very good.
Look, which way am I going? Oh, there you go. So we go that, there you go that way so you can see. You've got all of these fabulous textures there. Love it. There you go. Oh, fabulous. So you get all of those. Now, obviously, that's in its sort of like white state. So if you want to leave it like that, you can do. But let's reverse it. You can see these are the kind of things that you come into. I love that.
But the thing is, you can put as much ink or as little ink as you want. That's the nice thing about it. And all it takes is a swipe of an ink, gilding wax.
Lovely.
You could go in with your perfect pearls powders. I've tried that as well. That works perfectly well.
Well, this is the thing. Any medium that's going to show texture, this is going to work with. You do get that free download as well. Kat, do we have the sheets, the free download sheets with the things written on them?
Got my concept suite of cards. Black and white card blanks.
Do you have them for the previous show?
Hang on.
We'll find them. Have you got them?
I'll just go downstairs.
Go on, you go downstairs. Pop back up when you're ready, my darling. 20% of the stock is gone. So that's the 20 by 40, £12. Wow, £12 for 40 sheets. Have you got them, you star?
So you're going to be able to make a suite of cards like that. So it's going to mean that you haven't just got to do, like, I won't say boring 10 folds, because 10 folds have got their place. But you can do your gate folds. You can do your, your inverted steppers.
OK, so what have we got? So we got that one. That was your
got a nice little gate fold.
Lovely. Then we got this one here.
So that's the Z fold.
OK, so that's your Z fold that we've got there. Then we've got this one here, which is...
That's your easel.
Or easel. Excuse me. There we go. You got your easel. Lovely. Next one, Dawn, is...
Which one's... That's the pocket one.
Oh, nice.
So it's got a nice little pocket in there. You can put an invitation or a voucher.
And your free download gives you instructions for all of these, how to do it, where to fold, where to bend, etc.
Let me see if I can... I've got my copy here.
Oh, this is that one, Thank you.
That's a twisted easel.
Oh, now this is exciting.
This makes a bag. I don't know whether this one is on the... Oh, yes, the handbag card is. That's the handbag card.
Lovely. And then finally...
Pizza box.
Nice.
Because, so, if you've got, say, a smaller card, like a...
Or a smaller pizza.
Smaller... You can tell he's hungry.
I am.
So, if you've got, say, a 6x6 card that you've embellished quite heavily, 3D... You've got a nice little box then to pop it in.
That's so cool.
And with the texture card, it's going to look even better.
And I think things like that, normally you'd be thinking, like, oh, God, well, where do I fold that? How do I do this? When you've got the instructions, I mean, literally, I mean, I think that is fabulous. Yeah, laminate yours as well and keep it handy. But you will get that as a free download with all of the sizes apart from A4. So that's the 20 by 40. Should we go to the A4 next then. So the A4, obviously, I mean, that's a little bit more obvious. So your A4, you don't get the instructions for that one, but you are going to get 40 sheets of the A4 with the 8 textures again.
Yes, 8 textures, 5 sheets of each. So if you look at the wine box there, just doing white on white.
The one in front.
Yeah.
Lovely.
There, doing
Yep.
white on white, it just looks classy. So if you've got, say, a wedding or a
Oh, can we just have a look at the wine box,
anniversary.
Michaela, if that's possible? The one in the middle at the top there. This one. There we go, so you can see. I mean, that's
Just white on white. Just looks
gorgeous.
absolutely amazing, I think.
Here we go. There you go. So you can see that there. It does
And
look so
so
stylish.
I've used the A4 there for the extra panels, and obviously I've die cut elements as well. So if you've got little scraps and anything left over, die cut to your heart's content and stick those on, because it gives it even more dimension with that lovely texture
That's so
background.
good. Can I just say, it's absolutely adorable that we've got the pink frog sat on the details.
Yes, it
I
is,
didn't
isn't
realise
it?
that was
No.
there. Now, Dan, look,
Oh,
he's
hang on.
brilliant. Did this happen earlier?
No.
No, because Dan's on. Dan, our director, just does things like this. It's so nice to have you here. Now, off you pop. There you go. Thank you. He'll just pop up. Right, I love him so much. Right, £10 for that one if you would like to go for that. Then we've also got for you as well, we've got the A3. Now, definitely get this. A3 textured. Now, again, do we get 40 sheets here?
You get 40 sheets.
So that's 80 A4s if you wanted to cut it
5
down.
of each.
Wow.
So if you're doing bag, gift bags, you're going to get instructions in here as
So
well.
what do you get instructions for to do with those?
So, instructions with your A3, you're going to be able to make a bottle bag.
Nice.
You're going to be able to make a...
A carrier bag.
Well, it's a gift bag.
Gift bag.
It's a gift bag.
I didn't mean like carrier bag as in to put
No.
your shopping in. I meant like, you know, a
Yes,
bag to
gift
carry your
bag.
nice gift in, yeah.
I'm trying to think horizontal or vertical. It just went
That
out
one's
my head.
horizontal, that's vertical.
Yes.
There you go.
So there you go, vertical. But if you feel how sturdy that is as a gift bag,
It's very,
Yes.
very sturdy.
and then you can do a
Your
note,
bottles of Plonk aren't going to fall out of that, are they?
do a note look bag,
Which is that one
which is
there.
that one just there. And you're also going to do in front of that again at the thing, you've got a pizza box.
Oh, I can't reach that one, Michaela. You
And
have
that's
to
just
grab
made
that,
from
thank you.
one sheet. And that's been decorated. Actually, you can pick up that pizza box there.
Oh, there you go.
That has been made with one sheet, and that's got the gilding wax on that one.
It's just so divine. I mean, I think there's something about making presentation, isn't there?
Yes.
I mean, yes, it's like you use your card for whatever you like, but if you are using it for presentation, that's the first thing that people see. Before they see the gift that's inside, whatever you may have bought, whether it be, I don't know, a necklace, whether it's a scarf or whatever, or, you know, whatever you popped inside there. Let's be honest, it might be a rubbish gift. Put it in a nice box. It looks better. doesn't it?
Presentation goes a long way.
Exactly. It can make a cheap gift look more expensive.
And what I was talking about earlier is, I don't know about you, you have a present and you think, right, I need to get this wrapped up. And you go to your drawer where you've got all your bags.
Yeah.
Haven't got the right colour.
Ah.
With this, you haven't got to worry, because you can pre-make your bags, keep them folded flat so don't join the bottoms, don't add any ink or anything, and then when you want that gift, you could ink it up to match the card that you've made or the person you're giving it to. So straight away, with some ink added, you can turn it into anything.
I'm going to say this now. You haven't got the right colour because you've got every colour.
Well, that is very true. Very, very true.
You can have that on a T-shirt, quite
Thank you.
frankly. Oh, thank you. It's the best thing since the pink frog. £18 is your price on that one. JQ9P24. You've got a £10 saving on that one.
I know.
That is brilliant. And you get your free download telling you how to make your gift bags and all of that stuff as well, your pizza bags and everything, your carry bags, horizontal, vertical, all of that, your wine holder. JQ9P24, over 40% of the stock is gone. Let's get some names on board. Do you like it here? You get names on board.
I saw that earlier.
You can see who's shopping with us, which is lovely. At the moment, we've got a brand new crafter. Again, see, look, when it says crafter, it means they might not put the name in the system, which obviously means they're new, a lot of them.
Right.
Which means I suspect they might be pink frog fans who have literally
think?
leapt over here to be with you.
See, these are exclusive
Yeah.
to Hobbymaker. These aren't on the Pink Frog website.
Nope, you won't find them anywhere else. All of the fabulous antique white stuff that we have on the show, the card stock that we have on the show, that's all exclusive. You can look elsewhere, but the cupboard will be bare. You will only get it here at Pink Frog, or Hobbymaker for Pink Frog. Right, now we also have for you as well a bit of leather. A leather card, which I love. I love this. Now, there's one texture with this, isn't it? That lovely leathery, sort of like, almost like like a leatherette kind of look.
Yes,
Yeah.
so this is leather. So this is white leather. So if I bring up this one compared to... So this is your...
So this is the white leather. And then if we put alongside it the antique white, you will see the difference in the colour. So that is your white leather. That is your antique white. So you can see that the white leather for me, it's more of a sort of a zingy white.
It is, but again, once you start adding ink...
Be whatever you like.
It can. You can choose whatever you want. But if you want to go white on white, if you want to do wedding invitations or anything like that, you can quite easily.
I think it's good. I mean, I would get them both. For the Cat P&P at $4.95, get what you can. Now, 3 different sizes. Again, with 2 of those sizes, including the 20 by 40 that we have on the screen now, you will be getting those free instructions. So again, I'm assuming the same instructions that you got for the antique white, you get for this, because you can make exactly the same things and more.
You can indeed.
Beautiful. And in Somerset coming through for that one already. £12 is your price on that. WG, wickedly good. WG9P47 is your item code on that one. So that's your 20 by your 40 centimetres. Then we've also got for you as well the A4. So this one doesn't come with the free download because you don't really need it. But the A4, you are going to get 40 sheets there for £10. For textured cardstock and 270 GSM. I mean, not only is that a good base weight, but also that goes into the realms of like die cutting and things like that as well.
Oh, die cut's a dream. Where's my little pot of die cuts? There we go. I've got some here. I've cut some out of the white, some out of the leather. So there you go.
And I've got to be honest, look, you don't do anything by halves. You've done a really detailed filigree one.
Yes, so that's out of the white. But there again, if I pull this one out, that one's out of the antique white. So this is it. Just goes to show they both work very easily. And that's what I mean. Don't waste any of your scraps.
And this is your foundation. This is your springboard for so much crafting. If you have, you know, is it like a fable or I know what they call it, about the wise man that built his house upon the rocks? Because he wasn't built it on the sand. Is it a fable? Because it's like if you put your, you know, the way I'm going with this is basically the foundation of your card making, your projects, is good cardstock. If you don't use good cardstock to begin with, anything else you put on with it is still going to be on, you know, so-so cardstock. Here, you've got quality cardstock for whatever you put on.
And this is the foundation for so many craft companies that come here to Hobbymaker as well. You always need a good foundation card.
The wise crafter maketh their card upon the pink frog. That's the famous fable I was thinking of.
Is it? Oh, right.
Right there.
Making them up.
There you go. FN9P72, right to get on that one. So that's your A4. Let's go supersize. Let's go big. Let's go A3. I love the A3. And then you do get your instructions for this, and of course, so again, taking you through all of your gift boxes, your notebook boxes, things like that, your wine boxes, all of that. £18 is your price on that one. Again, remember, it's just one texture with this. So obviously with the antique white, you're getting 8 textures. Here, you are getting that leather, that leatherette, call it what you will, texture, to give it that leather feel. I mean, with that bag there, I mean, it does look like great green leather, doesn't it?
It does, and I wonder if that's in here. No, it's not. We did a man's sort of Father's Day shirt one in the first show.
Oh, Exhibit A, my lord.
That's the one. That's the one. So
that was lucky, wasn't it?
So again, you can do that out of your antique white. You can do it out the white. I think this one's done out the white. So you can change to do it. But this gives you another gift box idea. 1 sheet of A3. That's all you need.
If you want to see how that was made, do go to our YouTube channel, or you can watch it on the app and rewind to the 2 o'clock show this afternoon when Dawn made her TV debut, but not now because you're watching this, all right. Right, so those are your fabulous cardstocks. We've also got some gold mirror card. And can we just talk? Gold rainbow. Hello, be still my beating heart.
This is lovely.
Now, have you had the treat? I was going to get Director Dan to whip out his clock for you, but apparently you've already sampled that at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
I did, yes.
Well, it wasn't Dan's, that was Adam's then you had.
Right.
Dan's is very good as well. Look at this. This is gorgeous. 40 sheets, 300 GSM. This takes... Oh, you won't get my fingerprints all over it, I promise, sorry. £10 is the price for this, for 40 sheets. This takes me back to when I used to go night clubbing. The dance floor was like this. That bright and zingy.
It is. You can partly see yourself in it as well.
You can, can't you? You can do your makeup in it. If this is just feather... I mean, I love mirror card, and I will say I love rainbow mirror card, but I don't think that combination of, like, gold and rainbow is used very often, is it?
I know.
In fact, I can't think the last time I saw it, to be honest. That just looks incredible.
But
Just
again, it's
fab.
going to be foundations for so many other things that you're doing, like whether you're, doing your matting and layering on your gift bags or on your cards themselves.
Is that it
this
there?
is yes,
Isn't it? Yeah.
this is it there. So
Look at
yes,
that.
so this is it. You're going to use it time and time again, even on the inside of your cards. How about that? Be
Just
a bit
a
luxurious.
tiny border, a little rim there, and it's just done, isn't it? It's
Yes.
just gorgeous. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. I don't know whether this sample's got it on, but I just need to investigate now.
No, that one hasn't got any.
I'll leave that for later.
Yeah.
But it's just beautiful. So 40 sheets of, is that right? Yeah, 40 sheets of that one if you would like to go for it. Again, I mean, the weight on this, 300 yeah.
Yes.
That is a good weight. I mean, for your base card, it gets no more glam than that, does it? But I do think the matting and layering, I mean, whatever you put it with, I mean, things like this, it's just going to go with gold, it's going to go with the white, it's going to go with everything, and that's the great thing. But because you've got all of those sort of like, I'm going to move that out of the way, because you've got all of those colours to play with in there. I mean, you can see there's greens, there's yellows, there's reds, there's blues. Do you know what? I've seen some blingy stuff in my time, but I'm going to say that's up there with one of the blingiest.
It's nice, isn't it?
That is beyond nice.
Yeah, it
That
is.
really is. I think we should have the studio floor done in that, so literally just dance when we come in. It would be fabulous. £10 is your price on that one. Now, if that wasn't as good enough, we've got another one for you. We've got Rainbow Mirror card in the silver.
Yes, so this is rainbow
Yes,
mirror.
it's the classic,
Yes,
classic Rainbow Mirror,
classic
isn't it?
rainbow
we've got?
mirror.
This is just fab, though. Look
But it
at
just
that.
picks up the colours you put around it. So if we put in, say, that next to this, it just picks up the colours that you've got.
Now, this is slightly lighter as well, 220.
is,
So again,
220.
die cutting, embossing, it's going to
Yeah.
work in that realm as
No
well, isn't
problem
it?
at all. No problem at all.
That's gorgeous. Dawn.
Great for your mats and your layers. And when you're doing them, don't forget to gut out the middle so you're not wasting any.
That would be a crime to cover any of that up. It really would. And there's not an inch there that cannot be used. £10 is your price on that. ZK9P16 is the item code on that one. Right, we are 25 minutes in. Where's our little pink frog? Where's he gone, Dawn? Do we know?
I don't know.
Where did he hop off to? If you spot him, let me know. But right now, it's time for a demo.
Right.
What would you like to do for us, lovely
Okay.
lady? It's so nice to have you here.
Shall I go through the textures quickly?
Yes,
or-
please.
Yes.
Dawn,
So-
you are queen of this show. You can do
So-
whatever you like,
well,
quite
smoosh.
frankly. It's entirely up to
So,
you.
as we've explained, this is your white leather, so you can see the difference with the white, with the antique white. And then if I put our super smooth, you can see the difference again, and our ivory.
Right, I'm just going to show that to our Michaela up close
Yep.
as well. Michaela! Look at these, so we can get those. Sorry, my lovely. There you go. I always wait for that moment when Michaela needs to go and do something, and I'm like, oh, let's see this. Look at that. These are just fab.
So it just shows you, if like, up close, what we're looking at.
Lovely.
So on the chart that I did, the pink one, I've done them quite heavily. But you can go in as heavy or light as you like. So we can just smoosh lightly. Okay. We can go in heavily
Oh, that's nice.
as well. We can go in with your blending tools. Why not? Okay, it's because you can use all those types of things on there. You can go in with your blending brushes. So this means you can get different looks with the different tools you're going to need.
It is the perfect springboard for whatever you want to do with it.
We can go in with our little finger daubers.
Lovely.
Okay, so you're going to get totally different looks depending on how heavy you go, how light you go,
And isn't
what tools you're going to need.
And it's so lovely to have those 8 different textures.
And how about a bit of gilding wax?
Yes, please.
Let's put a bit of gilding wax because you can use other mediums as well. So if we go in with a bit of gilding wax, you get a totally different look again.
That's
so
just
this is the
gorgeous.
thing, you know, you can go as heavy or as light as you like.
Well, it is the
You're
perfect
going to
blank
get
canvas,
different
isn't it?
looks every time you do it, and you've got all those textures then at your fingertips. You've not got to think about, oh, I'm doing a big bag, I want some texture. Well, you haven't got an embossing folder that big, have you?
No.
But you haven't got to worry with this
No.
because we've done all that for you.
And don't forget, with each of these, apart from the A4s, whether you're going for the 20 by 40 in the antique white or, of course, the leather or the A3, you will be getting that free download, which gives you a whole list of fabulous card shapes and projects for you to construct, and tells you how to do it, and you know, takes away all of that hoo-ha and that worry. Now, what are these?
Now, how about putting it through your printer?
Oh,
This is
nice.
just through my domestic printer at home. So you can pop it through your printer as well. So this is it. When you get it home, have a play. Just get all your inks out, get your, you know, your paints out and things like that, and have a play with it. So let's make a card, shall we?
Let's do it, Dawn.
Let's go on and make a card. So I'm going to come in with one of our 20 by 40s. Okay.
And remember, this is the perfect size. If you just fold it in half, it's an 8 by 8.
Yes, so if you go in half like this, you've got your lovely 10-fold card. Now, you know what I'm going to say, Nigel?
What are you going to say, Dawn?
Got to burnish.
Oh my gosh, you have got to burnish.
You've forgotten that, haven't you?
I have forgotten that. Gosh, I had a little bit of a flashback then when you said it. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. You got to burnish.
You're going to burnish, but look at that.
Ooh, crisp.
Very crisp. You're not going to get any...
You want the burnish
cracking.
cream. That is suddenly coming back to me now. You love a burnish.
I do. But this shows the quality, doesn't it? This just shows the quality.
We've got
of
a message
the
about your
cardstock.
burnishing, apparently.
Have you?
Yeah. Robbie and Ken. Robert. Sorry, right, I've called you Robbie. Robert. Yay, Dawn and Pink Frog are back on TV. Where is the Pink Frog? Where's he gone? Amazing products, and remember to burnish, burnish and burnish.
Oh.
Oh, look, he's back, Dawn. He's back. Hello, you having a nice time? Yeah, thank you. Do you want to go back to the demo? Is that what you're saying? Back to the demo? Okay, back to the demo.
Right. Now, I've already started one here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn that 10th fold into an easel, a twisted easel.
Okay.
Because we like a little bit of twisted easel.
We do.
So I'm just going to bring this board in because I've got a nice black line down the middle. So what we're aiming at is this. So it folds nice and flat for postage, but you've got that nice twist on it. So when you open up your card blank, you're going to do your diagonal from that side to that side. Okay, so by having it like this with a line on, you're going to find it easier to follow. I'm just going to
So you know where to score.
So I'm finding my point here and my point down the bottom to give me that lovely twisted easel. Okay, so that's no problem at all. So we've got our lovely twisted easel. I keep wanting to put stuff under there. Now I've cut myself some of that lovely rainbow card.
That rainbow mirror will... the gold is very popular. We'll get the gold on the screen for you because that gold is, well, that will disappear before long. If you do want to go for the gold rainbow mirror, which is this one here, 300 GSM as well. Just divine. £10 for 40 sheets of that. Honestly, look at that. Just gorgeous. And look, the weight of it. 300 GSM. As I said before, you will not get my fingerprints.
You won't.
I assume they're mine. There might be roses though. No, I think they're mine.
So I'm just going to pop some red line tape. I could use my glue as well, but I'm going to use some red line. I've got the 12mm here, but the red line comes in a pack and you've got all 4 sizes.
See, this is the thing as well. I mean, obviously with with Pink Frog, they're red liner tape as well. We've got 4 different sizes for you. We've got the 3, the 6, the 9 and the 12. 120 metres of that in total. Burnish, burnish, burnish.
Burnishing.
Burnish, 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 baby, burnish. People must have done that before, surely.
No.
Have they not done burnish, baby, burnish?
No.
Burnish, baby, burnish. It's Pink Frog Inferno.
But if you burnish it, what you're doing is you're pushing the fibres of the glue from your red line tape into the fibres of your paper. Plus the fact it makes it easier to
peel it off afterwards.
peel it off afterwards.
So if you do want to go for your Pink Frog Crafts red liner tape, £16, but you've got to be quick on that one because we are literally down to the last few. We've got 10 left. And already we've got people with it in their baskets. Good gosh.
Oh.
Thank you for these offers, by the way, because I've got to say, I mean, the exclusivity on things and stuff like that, thank you.
Right, so now I'm going in with this. I'm just going to wipe my brush because I think I put blue on there.
Oh.
So let's just give that a little wipe. So I've now cut myself another piece from the A3.
Okay.
So I'm not wasting another card. I've got my A3 piece. So I'm going to stick some masket on. Now people might think, what is masket, Dawn? So this is your masket. You'll find it on our brand shop. So it comes in A4 sheets, okay? You've got the easy peel underneath. But what you normally do is you'd stamp on there, you can die cut out your stamp and you can make masks for your stamp. But you can use it in lots of different ways. So today we're going to use it. I've just die cut a circle, which doesn't really show up. But when you die cut, sometimes it doesn't go all the way through to the plastic. That doesn't matter, because with your masket, you're going to use it time and time again. So I'm just going to peel it off. Now this is textured, but that's going to be absolutely fine, Nigel. So we can push this onto here, give it a burnish down, because this is repositionable.
See, all I can hear in my head now is burnish, baby, burnish. It's true. Just so, if you do want the fabulous maskets, by the way, we have them on the websites, but we'll pop them on the show for you. We'll give you the details. If you do want to go for your masket sheets, how many do we get in the masket sheets? 10 sheets of those. And the price on that one, £11. The details are as follows. VH 9p 36. VH 9p 36. And it's £11 for 10 of the sheets of the A4 maskets. If you want to pop them into your baskets, there you go. That's the item code that you need to check for. VHP 936, I think we said, or VH9. Oh, there you go. I was right.
Were you right? Yeah.
I was right. I
So
doubted myself.
even with this texture, see, we're doing a gentle texture now. So I'm just going around the edge, just giving that a nice, gentle texture.
Like a smudge of design.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So were you crafting as a young wee dawn at school and things like that? Did you start when you were a kid?
My mum was a very big crafter. So it was like she'd make all our clothes and like homemade bread and everything.
How lovely.
And all us kids were sat on the worktops while we're jogging along doing our
I
stuff.
love it. So craft was in your blood before you sort of worked in craft.
Yes.
So it's lovely. Your passion became your, your profession.
Exactly.
How nice is that? That's the stuff of
Exactly.
dreams, Dawn.
It is so nice. So I'm going to pop this into here. Now, let's take our mask off. So all you're going to do is peel it gently. This is repositionable. Look at that.
Oh, that's lovely.
Doesn't that look lovely against that
perfect.
texture?
Yeah.
You've just got that nice, subtle look.
Whilst you're popping that down, we've had a message in.
You have?
From Leslie in Lincolnshire. She says, fantastic deal. Pink Frog are the best for quality and price on all of your card making basics. That's what they are, the essentials. Love them. And then we had 2 little green frogs, which we liked as well. 2 little emojis there.
It's all right, I'm just getting my stamp.
I wonder if you had a green frog and a pink frog. Hi, pink frog. I wonder if you had a green frog and a pink frog and they fell in love. What colour would their baby frogs be? What colour would their tadpoles be?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's
No,
going
I
to keep
would
me.
like to
It's going to
say.
keep me awake tonight. Hi all, great to see the Pink Frog team joining Hobbymaker. This is from Jane in Lanarkshire. Been shopping with you for ages, and I love the lessons. The 400 GSM card embosses beautifully on a 3D folder. You do weights for everything, don't you? When it comes to cardstock,
We do lots of different weights.
You do. You do heavyweight. You do lightweight.
We do lightweight. We do heavyweight. We do different colours as well. There are lots of people that know us.
I do think. I mean, honestly, it's just. I know obviously that you started here at Hobbymaker today, but you and I go back a long way. And I just, if somebody said to me, name a company that do like really good quality and affordable cardstock, Pink Frog would be on the tip of my tongue straight away. You're very good, Pink Frog. Are you having a nice time down there? Hopefully you are.
So because I'm going on texture card, I'm going in my stamping platform. Okay, I'm using Memento because obviously being textured, you may have to go in a couple of times, but that is absolutely fine and no problem at all because it just gives a totally different look. So just bring that in again. So you see you're just going darker, and then I think we'll put that one away and we'll bring one of these up just on here just to add a little bit of greenery, and I wonder if we'll let's get a smaller sentiment in just to...
It's gorgeous. It feels like the sun's coming up in the morning behind a field with the flowers there. It's just, there's something very atmospheric about this image that you're creating.
But the nice thing is with Pink Frog, if you look at the brand shop as well, that we bring you lots of products that, as you say, are the foundations for lots of other crafts that come here to Hobbycraft and other crafts that you do at home. That is the nice thing.
Well, this is it. I mean, whether you're paper crafting, whether you are, doing scrapbooking, journaling, whether you are doing things for home decor, mixed media, cardstock often comes into it. And the thing is, the cardstock and the fixtures and the tapes that you do and all of that. I think if you want, I would say Pink Frog, literally, if you go to the brand shop, it is like walking into the best crafting shop.
It's got...
For your essentials.
Exactly.
Yes.
Essentials. You've said it exactly. You've got your adhesives there.
Yeah.
You've got everything that you need
And
there.
also, I do think you being a Hobbymaker makes perfect sense because obviously with our cat P&P, I'm not being funny, the last thing I want to do in life is pay P&P for things like, tape and foam pads and stuff like that.
You don't need it, do you?
No, because you do need those items.
You do need
You don't
them,
want that P&P.
But you don't want the P&P.
So use our cat P&P. Well, you haven't got a choice, really. It's just a kicks in anyway. $4.95 P&P for the entire day. So if you are thinking like, I'm going to be have to be careful about the weight of my order, I don't want it to be too expensive with P&P. No, once you hit the $4.95 mark, which you were hit with one item, that's it. You will never pay a penny more for the entire day if you are here in the UK.
So I'm just going in with, these are watercolour pencils. So even colouring over your texture.
Oh, now, can we get a lovely close-up on that, just seeing how the texture there, because that is lovely with the pencil.
But again, just because it's texture doesn't mean to say you can't do your normal crafting techniques on here, because you can. And this is the nice thing about it. It gives it a totally different look to say if I was doing it on our, say, Super Smooth.
That looks good.
And that's the nice thing about it,
doesn't it?
But I could go in with my water brush as well and drag this out. But I'm conscious because I want to bring you some more demos.
Oh, yes, please.
So I'm just going to
I've changed the locks. You're going nowhere.
I'm not allowed out, am I not?
You're staying here. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Pink Frog. We're keeping Dawn here.
I'm staying here for the weekend.
Well, this is it. You'd be more than welcome.
But you see, and I'll just bring in... Ooh, where's mine?
Are you just here for today?
I'm just here for today. Let me find... My favourite green is going to be right at the bottom because it's going to be... I told you.
It's always the way.
The smallest one. I
will say, judging from the, the busyness we've had with you guys today, that you will be back before you know it, I suspect.
We are back again next month.
There you go. There you
go. Seeing us next month, and we will bring you something totally different to we brought you today as well. But I think this sort of idea of just colouring in with your pencils gives this a nice look. Now, I know, unfortunately, we have sold out of the foam pads.
We have.
But that isn't a problem, because I should get you to do that.
Oh, so I'll do it, yeah.
Yeah, you put the pencils out of the way. While
You don't have to ask, just throw it at me, I'll do it quite happily.
So we've got our...
The paintbrush in there as well.
Yeah, stick it all in. So we've got our cards, and I've done a little bit here on the bottom as well. So you could stick this on with your 3D foam pads. Now, if you're conscious about posting, you can straight away go back in again with your red line tape as well. It doesn't matter. I could go in with my glue as well. You know, I've got several choices with Pink Frog.
If you want your red liner tape, there you go, one of those essentials that Pink Frog do so incredibly well. The 3, the 6, the 9 and the 12 millimetres, you get 120 metres in total. So I'm assuming, 30 metres of each one?
30 metres on each, which doesn't normally happen.
I was going to say, that's a lot.
Yeah, you don't normally get that with red line tape, but you do with Pink Frog red line tape.
Burnish, 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 baby, burnish.
Yeah, you do with Pink Frog red line tape.
That's a lot.
So you've got a lot there. Yes, you have got a lot there. So I could go on, as I said, with my 3D foam pads, but we will improvise. So we can just pop that down on the middle. And of course that silver on the background just makes that pop out. Let's put a little butterfly on here. So I'm going to go in with my ink pad, my glue bottles.
Lovely. Now, we have got those on the show as well, of course we have.
Of course.
Look at this. There's something joyous about having a great big bottle of glue that has a Pink Frog on the front of it.
But that will last you a long time.
It will.
It will last you a long time.
But you might be thinking, well, I don't want to use it fresh from the bottle. You don't need to. Because you've got these with it as well, haven't you?
And I would recommend not using it fresh from the bottle. Because as you've seen with this, less is best.
You don't get that with that. I should rephrase it. We have this as an item coming up. But if you want that one on its own, £16. But please, please, please go for these as well. Use the Cat P&P. Pop that in your basket as well, because you've got the 2 applicators in there. What's the difference between the blue and the yellow?
Right, so let me lay that down, because that's coming off. So let's put it on here. So your yellow one is your 0.8, and your blue one is your 0.5.
So that's dinky, isn't it?
So you can see in the lids you've got the pins that go in the middle.
So does that mean your nozzle's never going to get blocked up?
They're not going to get blocked up, and we would recommend you put our EVA glue in them, or that type of glue, because this is basically like a syringe needle. So you can see how fine this is. So the blue one is perfect when you're doing those tiny little die cuts.
You're very brave to do that on live TV.
I was going to say, I'm very brave to do that on live TV. Yeah. I've done it. And also the other thing to point out, this is going to go gluey mad now, that's it. So the other thing is, when you've got your glue in here, try and remember to put your lid on as much as possible between doing projects. If you get to a stage and it won't come off, please, please don't force it. Unscrew that main thing and put that whole thing in a cup of water just for, say, half an hour, because this glue will dissolve in water. Clean it all up and pop it back on. You're ready to go again.
So worth getting those if you can. $14.50 for both of those. AF9P81, and get your glue as well. It's got to be done. Right, how's your demo doing, my darling?
Oh, the thing hasn't stuck on, but that's my little stopper that I've done. So I've just die cut some of our pink frog flowers on there.
Just gorgeous.
Just to go on there. So that will be our little stopper, and that's our card to go.
Love it. Now, let's crack on. We've got about 10 minutes left on the show. So what we'll do is, you want to get yourself ready for another demo?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to show the card stock that we've got for you. Let's remind you of the fabulous 20 by 40 in the antique white, which is this one that we have over here for you. You get your free instructions for this. You are going to get 8 different textures. Now, there's 8 textures that you will get on this 300 GSM cardstock. You can add colour to it if you like, because the thing is, you haven't got any colour, which means you've got every colour. That's the great thing about this. You are getting all of these textures that you see here. So you can see that you've got like a sort of a leopard printy one. If we have a look at them in the pink, it just really shows the colour coming out. Hiya. So you can see you've got like the leopard printy one there. You've also got that little dinkier one as well. You've got more of a sort of like a denim one, like a wood grain one. I mean, I love that down at the bottom there, which is like leather, isn't it, that one?
That's like the leather one,
gorgeous.
Yes. Your white leather would be the same.
So £12 for 40 sheets of that. You get 8 different texture designs, so you're going to get 5 of each particular one. And you do get a free set of instructions for different cards. So things like, well, not just cards, boxes. How do you fold that into that? That will tell you. Things like little handbags, little handbag folds. It's like, how do you make that? How do you go from that sheet to this? Well, it's very easy, because it's told to you in the free download that you get. Easel cards, you've just seen Dawn make one, but you might not remember how she did it. Well, you will get your free download, which is brilliant. It will show you how easy it is. All of these cards are there for you, literally every one, whether it's like a little easel that we have. Is that an easel? Oh, no, that's your pocket card, that one, isn't it? You've got your pockets there. All of those and more. So £12 your price on that. We also have the A4. Now, the A4 you don't get instructions with, because it's A4, you don't need it. But you are going to get 40 sheets again, 8 different designs, 5 of each particular one, and it's only £10. The price is down on that one. RW9P87. Then we've got the A3, the big boy. It's good to have more card, I feel. It's good to have the A3.
You need the A3.
Larger projects,
You need
Dawn.
the A3. And I'm just...
A £10 saving on this one. You are going to get 8 textures, 40 sheets. You can make your gift bags, notelet bags, your wine bottle bags, all of that kind of stuff. Your little pizza box bag. Not pizza box bags, pizza boxes. £18 is your price on that one for all 40 sheets in the A3, or 80 sheets of the A4 if you want to cut it down. Right, next up for you. Oh, this is so exciting. I just love this. I got excited just going to get it, didn't I? I've got an idea. I was like, oh, it's lovely. This is a new sheet. You haven't got my fingerprints on this one. Look at that. All of those colours coming through. Just beautiful. I mean, there's greens, there's reds, there's blues, there's yellows. Honestly, it takes me back to the Reflex nightclub in Putney back in the 90s. It does. It does, honestly. I had many a happy night in there. Sometimes a happy following morning as well. £10 is your price on that one. Did I say that out loud?
You did.
FN9P09 is your item code on that one, if you'd like to go for that. We've also got the classic, if you like. Yeah, rainbow mirror. Just gorgeous. I mean, this is 220 GSM, so I mean, again, perfect for matting, layering, die cutting, embossing.
Exactly. Give it a wobble.
Yeah. Oh, God. I thought you'd never ask. Thought you'd never... Had you missed that, Dawn? Oh, let me be your wobble meister. £10 is your price on that one. ZK9B16 is your item. Go there. What time is it, Dawn? Oh, I'll tell you what time it is. Demo time.
Right.
Lovely.
So we'll do one of these bags that you're going to get your instructions for.
Okay, and we're doing it in the antique white, in the A3.
I'm doing it in the antique white, and I'm doing it in that... It's like a pebbled effect.
It is, isn't it?
So I'm going to do a score at 2 inches.
Now, are you following your instruction sheet?
I'm following my instruction sheet. I'm going
This is your free download that you will be getting.
Down. I'm going 10 inches all the way down. Then I'm going to do a quarter turn, and we're going to do 8 inches. This is the thing. You haven't got to think about this because this has been worked out. Did I say inches, not centimetres?
You did say inches.
Did I? Centimetres.
Ah, centimetres.
This is a centimetre board, Nigel.
I think you said inches. I'm pretty sure you said inches.
Yes, this is a centimetre board, Nigel. We're doing centimetres.
There you go. Not to worry.
But you haven't got to worry because you've got the download.
This is true.
So good job.
It's true, isn't it? You don't need to worry about whether it's inches or centimetres because everything's explained to you in whatever you want.
You don't
really.
at all. And you know what I'm going to tell you to do.
Burnish, 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 baby, burnish.
So we'll give
Crafting
that a nice
inferno.
burnish.
Oh.
And, of course, you'll see, even with your A3...
Next time you're in, when Dan's directing, I'll get him to do like an image of you in like a Tina Turner type pose, going burnish, baby, burnish.
Oh, dear, I could just see this.
Oh, I could as well. He's brilliant.
Is he?
Honestly.
So we've got the start of our bag, and then we're just going to do a couple of cuts.
If it wasn't literally like 10 minutes to the end of the show, you could have knocked one up. If I'd have said this half an hour ago.
No.
Could you? Oh.
No.
That's not enough time for you, Dan, is it?
No, let's cut this. Let's cut this. So we're going to cut a little wedge out of there. Now, I think this feel of texture works really well. We're going to mix up the colours.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to put lots of different colours on this one. So I'm not being too precious about it. See, this is where you can have fun. And this is what crafting is all about. Yeah. So let's just add lots of different colours on here.
If crafting becomes a chore, don't do it.
You should enjoy crafting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, there's nothing better than you've had a really bad day at work and you come in and you can just smush your ink all over.
Your work is crafting.
Well, it is.
So you never have a bad day at work?
Not really, no. The trouble is I have to walk away and say no. Oh. My husband says, are we going to have tea or what?
Oh, do you craft on your dining room table at home?
No, I've got a craft room.
Oh, I see.
Well, as my husband would tell you, the house is the craft room.
I would shut yourself in there and just say, you make your own dinner. I'll be out and ready.
Because there's stuff all over the house. Every room has got crafting in.
But it's good, isn't it? When something is your passion. And also, do you know what? I mean, people say, oh, it's like an addiction. There are certain things in life that it's pretty good to be addicted to, I think.
Yes, but it's very good.
And crafting is one of them.
I think it's always good for people to be creative.
Yes.
So I'm using a mixture here of distress inks and memento inks.
That looks great.
But it's looking a bit... Do you think this is looking a bit sort of reptile-like?
Yes, reptilian, definitely.
Yes, so I'm covering this. I think that's enough. Right, I'm happy with that. We'll go with that. So then I go back in with my 12mm red line.
It reminds me of the colour of our sofa that we used to have when I was growing up.
Does it?
Yeah, that was all kind of like tans and it had lots of funny colours in it, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I could remember one of ours.
That's what it's reminded me of.
Has it?
It's funny because I've been in Gloucester today, which is where I grew up, you see, so it's like I've been feeling quite nostalgic today.
Oh, I see.
It's like normally I'd drive past the house that we used to live in, but I didn't have time.
Right, so we've got one. And we've got one I made earlier.
Oh, fab.
That looks a bit dark, but that'd be fine.
Yeah, it looks lovely.
If I had more time, I would match them up. But it's fine. You'll get the idea of where I'm going with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to join the two together. In fact, I need to put a little bit of red line tape closer on that edge, but it doesn't matter because I've got 30 metres on a roll, Nigel.
You have, well, if you wanted to go for the entire collection, you'd have 120 metres.
I would.
Let's give you a reminder of that red liner tape. Not sure. Oh, we've got 4 left, honestly.
You've got 4?
4, that's it.
Oh.
I know. 3mm, 6mm, 9mm and 12mm, 120 metres in total, 30mm of each size for £16. Loving that. LC9 P91.
Right, so you've got your 2 that look identical, and you're going to join these together. And you know what I say.
Burnish, baby, burnish.
You've got to burnish.
Crafting Inferno. That's going to be our thing now, you know that, don't you?
And then we'll
I'll be singing it at home when I see you on other shows.
You'll join this one to this one.
It's true.
They might not let us back together.
Oh,
again
I cannot wait for, you know, when Dan creates the Tina Turner type thing.
Oh, don't.
She sang Burn Baby Burn Disco Inferno, didn't she? I'm sure she did. I think
It made me think now. I don't remember.
Taz, can you Google who sang Burn Baby Burn Disco Inferno? I'm sure it was Tina Turner, but I'm not sure it was Tina Turner.
Now, if you wanted to make bags, if you had a crafty stall or things like that, this is the type of thing you could make them, keep them flat, you could ink them in front of people, and then you can assemble it.
It wasn't Tina Turner.
It wasn't?
It was the Tramps.
Oh.
I know. But I'm sure Tina must have covered it, I feel.
Okay.
She is, I'm sure she, yeah, it is a man's voice. I don't know why I thought it was Tina Turner. But I'm sure Tina must have covered it at some point. She did cover it, there you go. I'm being told she did cover it. Also, I'm not being funny, if we were going to do like a lovely picture of you in that sort of guise, then I'm feeling you've kind of got the Tina Turner-like hair.
Do you think so?
Well, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, let's make you the Tramps. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think it has to be Tina Turner. There you go.
So a little bit of glue on each end. You can see how much glue I've added, because with the EVA you don't have to add loads, because it is a really good, quick grab. So I'm putting those 2 on. I'm just going to stand it on my desk. Right. Yes, I go in and I...
Burnish, baby, burnish.
Burnish. Oh, look, they can see right in there.
They
Look,
can.
It's nice and professional, because you've got
Join
that flat
overhead.
bit first.
Looks great.
OK, now I need to give that a proper burnish.
Or were you not happy with your burnish?
No, I needed my...
You need the perfect burnish. You needed your burnishing...
I needed my...
your bone folder.
Bone folder, yes.
If you want the tape, by the way, 1 left. 1 left.
So, and then we will...
And then you can see that glue, those glue applicators coming into their own as well. Don't forget, you've got the 2 sizes, the 0.8mm and the 0.5mm. Dawn is using the yellow, which is the 0.8, if I remember rightly.
What I would point out is, even though your large bottle, Nigel, has that nozzle on it...
Yes, it does.
Don't be tempted to go from that nozzle.
So if you're going for the glue on its own, so obviously we have that as well. Now, again, I'm going to have to get Michaela to do a bit of nozzle cam here then. So, look... You can see the nozzle.
But don't do that.
So don't go straight from the nozzle.
Don't go straight from the nozzle.
Why?
For a couple of reasons.
Okay.
You've seen how much glue I've added.
Teeny tiny amount.
All you're going to do is waste your glue.
Okay.
So really, you're better off putting it in your fine nozzle bottle.
Are you going to get too heavy an application with that?
You are.
Okay.
So by putting it in your fine nozzle bottle, you've got more control, and you're not going to put too much on.
So this is going to last you longer?
It will last you a long, long time. And it does last you a long time, honestly.
It's very satisfying about that.
So that is the start of my bag. Well, it's my bag really made. And then...
We've got 3 minutes, Dawn, just so you know.
You've probably got one of these on the channel.
Crocodile.
Haven't you?
Is it crocodile?
Yes.
Yeah, I love a crocodile.
So I'll just do a couple of holes. So I'm eyeballing. I'm not measuring.
Life's too short to measure sometimes, isn't it?
And I've just got myself some nice macrame rope.
Nice.
Because I had a roll at home and I thought, well, let's use that.
Why not? If it's not screwed down, you're crafting with it.
So we'll use that.
Did you stop over last night then?
No.
So you drove up today and you're driving back tonight?
Yes. Oh. Yes, took me just over, a couple of hours.
That's not bad, is it?
Not too bad.
Not bad.
Not too bad at all. So I can get home and I can have a lie-in
Oh,
tomorrow.
how lovely.
But I bet I don't.
What you got planned for the week? It's always the way, isn't it? When you think I'll have a lie-in, it's like...
Yeah, I know. And
You're
I won't.
wide awake.
Yeah, I won't.
Do you do that thing? Do you set the alarm in the morning or just like wake up when you wake up?
I wake up when I wake up, but I normally sleep 7 to 8 hours, no problem. And I just wake up.
Are you like early to bed, early to rise?
No, I'm late to bed.
What, an early to rise?
Well, I don't. I go to bed at, say, 12, and then I'm up at 8.
That's not saying no offence, but you and I can never be married.
Why?
Because I'm normally in bed by about, well, there's many a reason I suspect, but it's like, I'm normally in bed by about like 9:30, and then it's like...
Oh, no, I can't go to bed that early.
I'll wake up at 5. I'm at the gym at 6.
5?
No, I just wake up.
You're like my husband. He wakes up at silly o'clock.
Oh, well, there you go.
I said, you're daft.
Maybe in another life I'm married to your husband.
I said, you should just go to bed and sleep.
And do you drop off straight away, or do you read a book when you go to bed?
I normally watch a little bit of telly, then as soon as the eyelids go, telly off, bonk.
I
gone.
love that.
Gone. I go off too quick, but my children moan at me because they say, how can you just put your head in the pillow and go to sleep?
Oh, no, I drop off normally in front of the TV.
Do you?
Oh,
I
yeah.
I do have moments like that, but I have to stop myself.
Honestly. And my husband's exactly the same, Al. It's like, I can guarantee... It's like, I mean, I can guarantee if I don't hear from him, obviously I won't hear from him when I'm on air, but if later on he's not phoned, it's because he's fallen asleep on the sofa and has been asleep since about 5 o'clock.
So there you go.
That's fab.
All done.
Absolutely
so you
fab.
can decorate it however you wish. So whatever texture you're going to need, it's going to look totally different.
I just think it's brilliant. Dawn, can I say thank you?
No, you're
It's been
absolutely
joyous to
welcome.
see you, honestly. Loved
Thank
it.
you very much.
Lots
Thank
of lovely
you all for
messages came in from this
tuning in.
fabulous lady as well. So welcome
Thank
to the Hobbymaker
you.
family. Where's our pink frog to finish as well? Where's he gone? Is it a he or a she? Do we know? I can't tell.
I can see.
Is it a he or a she?
He's there.
Oh, no, but is it a he or a she?
I think it's a she because Mrs. Pink Frog named Pink Frog.
Ah, hey, oh, they're all over the shop, isn't she? Look, anyway, sit, stay.
Stay.
Stay. Right, the lovely Dawn is back on the 15th, you said?
I don't know.
No, that was the last time.
I'm
was
in
the
July,
15th.
but I don't know what date
That was
it
Sandra
is.
was on the 15th, but you are back next month.
I'm back next month.
Okay, fabulous. So we will see this lovely lady soon, but well done in coming to
Thank you very
Hobbymaker. It's
much.
brilliant. The fabulous Sharon Curtis joins me after the break. We've got an all and create sale with 40% off, yep, 40, on a lot of fabulous items. When they're gone, a lot of them as well. So grab them whilst we got them here on the channel of choice, Hobbymaker. But from me and Dawn, it's time to say bye.
Bye.